Well, would you look at that, guys? After an almost 2-month-long break from making Call of Duty content, I finally make my return because I've come to the conclusion, quite frankly, that the Call of Duty community is full of raging hypocrites. So to start this off, there's going to be 2 to 3 sections of this video. We're going to be going over the content creation side, the player base side, and the viewer side. To start it off, I'd like to talk about the content creators because, quite frankly, the content creators here on YouTube are the biggest hypocrites of them all. And I timed this video perfectly because I wanted Black Ops 6 to be out for a few weeks. I wanted it to roll around in people's brains and for them to actually get a taste of what the game actually entails. And now that we're here and Black Ops 6 has been released for a few weeks, I can finally speak on these things without people saying to me stupid shit like, "The game isn't even out yet, how do you know it's bad? Yada yada yada." Also, just a little note here, I don't think Black Ops 6 is a terrible game, but anyways, I digress. That's not the point. The first point we're going to be going over here is about the content creation side of things. And before you guys think I'm coming for your favorite YouTuber's neck, or anybody here watches this channel and thinks, "Oh my god, he's talking shit about me," I'm just saying I'm not going to be specifically mentioning any names, simply because I don't want to bring hate towards anyone. I just need to call out the bullshit I see in this community all the fucking time. So the first thing here is going to be talking about popular content creators here on YouTube. I've seen a bunch of them pop up, and these aren't your traditional Call of Duty commentary channels that talk bad about the game or vent their frustrations with the game. These are people that play both sides of the coin, and quite frankly, these people are the absolute worst here on YouTube because their hypocrisy is so blinding that they don't even fucking realize that they're being a hypocrite. Then they have their own little echo chamber of fanboys that will sit there and defend them till the fucking death all of the time. The best example I could think of this from a content creation perspective is the narrative that's going around from multiple channels here on YouTube right now that people like me, Fooly, Blame Truth, and my boy Prime Pete talk shit about the game or rant about our frustrations simply because we want to make money, right? We're doing all of this as one big giant fucking rage bait in order to make a shitload of dough. Well, in reality, if we talk about the actual money side of things, I make around $3 to $4 per 1,000 views, and I get around 2,000 to 6,000 views a video. So you guys can do the math on that. If you really think I'm sitting here doing this for money, simply hating just to get clicks, you need to give your fucking head a shake because it's not even paying for a fucking Netflix subscription for the month. All right, these people that sit here and call these channels out and do all of these different things like Hacker Hunter and, "Oh, the hackers in Call of Duty are so bad, but yet I buy the game every year." And you sit there and you complain about it and they get 20, 30,000 views a video. They're making more money than the people they're claiming are sitting here complaining about Call of Duty. Now, this obviously isn't the case in someone like Blame Truth's channel because he does make, I think, like 100k views a video, 50, 60, something like that. So he's probably making decent money. But to use the sole argument of you're complaining for views, well, I don't know about you guys, but I don't really feel like I'm making very much bank. Everything that I'm saying is 100% from the heart, out of frustration that I've had to deal with over years of playing this franchise. And it has nothing to do with money. If anything, I'm sitting here hoping for the betterment of the entire game series by making these videos. I'm not under any impression that I'm sitting here making some big ass movement or change with my 2,000 subscribers, but to sit there and claim that I'm hating for views is 100% asinine. And then if you flip the coin to the other side, you have these people that make YouTube videos, right? Calling out other content creators. Their entire platform is literally complaining about other COD content creators' content. So you're sitting there and you're complaining about me complaining. Your entire argument is that I complain about nothing for money, but then you go and sit there and complain about my content making more money than I do. And then half the people sit there in the COD community and honestly believe these people believe that these content creators are on the right side of the coin, right? They're fair, honest content creators, yet they do the exact same thing they claim we do, and they make more money while doing it. Make it make sense. Another thing is, these people like to say that we hate on Call of Duty for no reason, right? This goes back into like the whole fake hate thing for money, but they say that we just rant for views and that our arguments have no substance. One of the things I could think of pertaining to Black Ops 6 is the absolutely atrocious fucking map pool. Have you played the maps on this game, guys? All of the maps, minus like 2 or 3 of them, suck absolute fucking ass. They are garbage. And this is something that my boy Prime Pete actually spoke on before the game was released. When the maps were being released, you know, the actual outlines, mini map things that they were putting out on Twitter, Prime Pete was saying that the maps look like shit. They look like they're laid out like shit. They look like they're gonna play like shit. There's zero fucking flow. And here we are, Black Ops 6 has released, and this isn't just a me opinion. This is an opinion shared by large content creators. This is an opinion shared by fucking CDL players, people that are way better than any content creator is, and they are saying the maps are absolute shit. I believe there was a pro player, I can't remember off the top of my head, but he said there was 2 maps in this game, a grand total of 2 that were actually playable, and that the upcoming CDL season is going to be rough. So when you have these other content creators that like to play like anti-rage, I guess, and they like to say, the game isn't even out yet, guys. The game isn't even out yet. Like we haven't had, I don't know, 8 years in a row now of dog shit Call of Duty games. The game isn't out yet, guys. You don't know. You haven't played it. There's no way of you knowing that the maps are bad. There's no way that you guys are gonna know that there's SBMM in the game. You haven't even played it. Enough of this shit, man. I'm tired of it. This fake genuineness on the other side when they know damn well that the game is going to suck. From a skill-based matchmaking perspective, EOMM rigging mess, all the way to things like general complaints like maps, perk balance, etc. They like to play both sides of the coin, and they like to complain about shit like cheating and Ricochet and the anti-cheat not working, but then they turn around and go after channels like mine and other people's that like to, you know, share our frustrations about the game. Genuine concerns too, but they just like to, you know, label that as rage bait and label that as fake hate, etc., etc. And this trickles down all the way to the viewership of Call of Duty, right down to the player base. Anytime anyone has any sort of valid complaint regarding the game now it's just, you're a fucking skill issue, nice rage bait, etc., etc. I see it all the time in my YouTube comment section. The viewers are like brainwashed by these people, and I'll say this as a content creator: listen to my videos, watch my videos all you want, but formulate your own opinions based on your own experiences through playing the game. Don't just listen to me saying the game's dog shit. If you like Call of Duty, go ahead and enjoy playing Call of Duty. But the fact of the matter is, there's a lot of people that cling to these specific YouTubers and share the same opinion, and it's almost like a hive mind of like, oh, I believe in this and I'm not straying away from this at all. No matter how much, you know, information is thrown at me, how much proof is thrown at me, I don't care. I believe one specific thing because my favorite YouTuber said it. All I'm saying is that the COD content creators really perpetuated this entire bullshit argument of everything is just rage bait and fake hate. Then you have the fanboys and the people that aren't very good at the game that get a totally different experience due to the skill-based matchmaking algorithms and think that they're prime scum. Well, I'm gonna tell you guys one thing. I got a Game Pass account, right, for Black Ops 6. I paid $1 for that shit, and I got my refund for $1 because I wasn't happy with it. But in turn, I was able to play some Black Ops 6, right? There's no SBMM whatsoever on this account. I dropped a 74 nuke on Nuketown. Yes, I'll repeat that again. 70 kills and 4 deaths. Because the people I was playing against, the game didn't know how good I was, so the people I was playing against were absolutely brain dead. And I will say one thing: Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is a totally different game when you don't have to sweat your ass off using the meta weapons all of the time. So the people that sit here and defend SBMM are probably in that bracket of people that absolutely fucking suck. You have the Call of Duty community that likes to complain about everything and write off valid criticism as crying, complaining, rage bait, etc. And like I stated earlier, this entire narrative is perpetuated by the shitty content creators that like to play both sides of the coin while they sit there on their high horse pretending like they do no wrong while being blinded by their own absolute hypocrisy. But anyways, that pretty much concludes my rant for today. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn that notification bell on so you never miss when I upload a video, and I catch everybody in the next one. Peace.
I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough. Nothing's really clear, sometimes it could